Good evening, everyone, and welcome to LGE's coverage here for round 9 of Monday's Limitless 1 for Limitless Formula Racing at Le Castellet, France, for the Paul Ricard circuit for the French Grand Prix. As I said, it was round 9 we're doing today, one away from the mid-season break next week at Silverstone for the third sprint of the year. Next week at Silverstone, we've got 19 drivers. Today, I have got a co-commentator tonight, first time he's ever done it, who is watching it. It's a Tuesday night regular of Iggy Combo, aka Isaac. How you doing, buddy?
Really well, thanks. Excited.
Good. You said before that you liked France, didn't you? About 20 or 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's one of my favourites, to be honest. I think it always provides some decent-ish racing. Maybe not in real life, but hopefully on the
No,
game.
I think it's the same as Abu Dhabi, where Abu Dhabi's not very
For
good.
sure. Yeah.
Well, I don't really know. Last year, I don't really know because we didn't really see much racing apart from the two title rivals. That's all I can really remember.
Yeah.
So we'll have to wait till this year, I suppose. Anyway, yeah, so looking like a nice day for qualifying. I said the 19 drivers, only missing one today. Two reserves. Cali Rob is back and in the Mercedes. And the other reserve is Robin, who usually races in Thursday's Formula 4. So we have got Stenos at the top of the standings at the moment with over 100 points. In second place now is the reigning champion, Apex Finlay, who is just consistently, as always, gets himself further and further up the order with consistent results. We've got a driver coming out of the pits already. Two drivers coming out of the pits. Got Crossfires and Azure, I think. So Crossfire's first man out. Again, straight on to... Oh, Isaac, should I say straight? I'm going to keep saying that. That's going to happen all afternoon. As yeah, we've got Crossfires out on the soft tyres, which is a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, and I'm loving his helmet. Looks really good.
I'm not getting the best off-board shots from him at the moment to see his helmet. I think a lot of drivers will still be driving with their yellow and blue helmets like they did last week. Did ask them to do it for last week, and I'm sure they'll be carrying it on.
Yeah.
As we see some more drivers out the pits. Yeah, Crossfire is the first one out. In practice, we saw the quali sim times at about 1:29.203, so we'll maybe get into the 1:28 in qualifying. It's quite a long old out lap, Isaac. I have to say it's quite a long track, this one.
It is, for sure. I mean, it's nothing compared to your Belgiums, I suppose, but compared to something like Austria, for sure. Really long one.
Not a big fan of the blue and red stripes on the outside.
Oh, it is a little bit unsightly, isn't it? But
it does actually hurt my eyes a little bit. It's a bit of... I try not to look at it too much because it's a bit of an odd one. We've got Veloce, looks like he's going to come out onto the mediums as well as Robin, but everyone else is on the soft tyres. So is that telling? Does that mean we're going to have a wet race today, potentially? But
perhaps we should have got a weather report. Crossfire's onto his lap now, isn't he?
Crossfire is onto his lap. He has invalidated turn 1.
Oh, he hit the bollard, turn 1.
Yeah, in good process, he took the bollard as well. So we've got Azure F1, I always think it's F1, F-Wings, starting his lap into turn 1 and 2 chicane, the left-right, and now down this semi-stretch towards turn 3. And turn 4, it's really probably the most complex part of the circuit. It's the most fiddly in low speed.
Very easy to get wrong, yeah.
It is very easy to get wrong, as we see him now coming on to the Mistral straight. DRS line there, so it's a really long DRS straight. The only part of the straight that does have DRS, it's broken up with this chicane in the middle of the lap, turns 8 and 9. A little bit of locking there for the front right as he went through turn 9.
Keeps it in bounds though.
Yep, so no DRS down this stretch of the Mistral straight, and now through turns 10. And now 11, which is probably my favourite corner on the circuit, turn 11. There's a load of different lines you can take
It's very satisfying.
for that one. This one as well, but the exit can just be I feel like the track, it's a problem with the track limits, isn't it? The curve really invites you to get all on it, and you
Yeah,
can't.
for sure. And it's so easy, so when it just gets you, and you're invalidated. Such a shame.
So,
But he's good.
Final corner, turn 15. It is a long run to the beam line here as we go through. Of course, he's the first one to set a time with a 1:31.5. So we're waiting for other drivers now. Got a few coming down the start finish, and Tate Pastor takes provisional pole now with a 1:30.2, almost the 1:29s of practice before. So Azure definitely didn't do a very solid lap time there.
So Pancake and Darth Vader jumping up as well.
Yeah, so getting even lower, very close between the two of them.
And Tape Pastor are all close together, but I'm sure the times will jump a bit more.
Oh, we've got some comments in. Sorry, I think it's Steve watching actually. And it does come up on my screen, Steve, but it doesn't always show the full comment. I'm not too sure. Steve's just asked in the comments why the beaming line, the timing line, is at different parts. I don't really know. I assume it's up to the actual course owners, I suppose, where the line is.
I expect so.
Did
Oh, it's crossfire, got out of shape across the line. Or across the last corner. Got out of shape completely. I don't know if he invalidated. I think he invalidated.
He did, and he validated the next lap, so he's having a troublesome start to his qualifying session. Yeah, so I think it's up to the providers of the circuit, Steve. Yeah, because I know some tracks are right at the start of the straight, and some are halfway down, and then, like France is the unique one. I guess I reckon there should be just like a set place. It should be along the straight, like after the final corner, like a set amount of meters.
I believe there's a couple of regulations, I could be wrong, but like I think under Monaco, which has got its own special rules because it's Monaco, there is a certain distance that I think Belgium's the next shortest, or I'm not quite sure. There's a certain distance they have to be before the first corner, I'm pretty sure, and out of the last corner, but there's a lot of leeway with that, I think, because it's obviously some big straights on the calendar.
Oh,
Russia.
I think we've had a bit of a glitch here.
Oh.
Is this the case?
I'm seeing.
Is it still working for you or not?
And people are still setting lap times. Are they not? I'm not. What's people going to the pits all of a sudden?
Is nothing.
Yeah, I've got yellow flags in all sectors, but Anthony's just at a fastest time. So I'm not sure.
It's just me. Right, wait there. I will leave. Oh, this is a problem. Right, everyone, we'll be back with the new stream in a moment. I'm going to have to quit my game, which will end the stream, and we'll be back again in a few moments' time.